Hey Facebook, how are you doing? Hi YouTube, how are you doing? All right, guys. All right, today I am making one pan cheesy kielbasa pasta. Okay? That's what I'll be making today. One pan cheesy kielbasa pasta. All right, give me a second here. Okay. There is the Cash App YouTube. Alrighty, guys. How are you doing today? How are you doing? How are you doing? Say hi if you come on. Say hi. Say hi if you come on. Alright, give me 1 second here. Okay, give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty. Alright, there's the Amazon wish list. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to start off with the ingredients. And I need to cut the kielbasa. Okay? So, it's one 14-ounce package of kielbasa. Okay? Now, if you want to use, I think they have other different kielbasas, I think. And if you want to use some other kind of sausages or spicy ones, whatever you want. Okay? Whatever you want. Okay? Okay, and after this, let me see what we got. 1 onion chopped. Okay, 1 onion. Okay, I'm just going to put a handful in from my frozen chopped onions that were in the freezer. Okay? All right, and then you have half a teaspoon of pepper, a fourth of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon each of paprika, oregano, and onion powder. I'm going to use garlic powder as well because you know when I use onion powder, I use garlic powder, whichever one. All right, and then we're going to have 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 3 cups of rotini pasta, 3 cups of beef broth, an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, 8-ounce block of Colby Jack cheese shredded. Now, you don't have to have the 8-ounce block. You can have an 8-ounce bag if you want a bag. Okay, or if you have like a 16-ounce bag, you can use half of it for 8 ounces. But you don't have to have a block if you don't want. Okay, third of a cup of milk and dried parsley. I got it. Dried parsley is the only thing I didn't get out yet, and I didn't take out the cheese yet. But the cheese I probably won't measure. But I cut up. I got a big family size of kielbasa. Okay. Hold on. The family size of kielbasa is three whole kielbasas. 3 whole kielbasas. I just cut some off, but I'm saying 3 of the whole kielbasas. All right, so I usually, when I do that, I usually use one and then take the second one, cut it in half, and then I'll have 1.5 left for another meal. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Now you might have to go back over the video if you want to write the ingredients down, and I'll repeat how much I'm using over each ingredient again, okay? So it calls for 1 kielbasa. I'm using 1.5. Okay? Now, because I'm using 1.5, now I was going to use 2, but I didn't want to. So, because I'm using half of a double, like instead of, like it says 1 kielbasa, 1/14 ounce, right? So instead of using 2 to double it, I'm using half of the second one. So, like if it says 1 onion, okay, and I'm using half of another sausage, so I would want to use another half of an onion, okay? Now it doesn't say what kind of onion, so you can use yellow or white. Now you don't want to use purple or red or whatever they call that onion, but because it just doesn't seem right. But definitely you can use white or yellow. Mine is white because that's what's in the pre-cut onions that are frozen. Okay. Now, if you want to cut these in half, like a whole round one in half, to have it make it look like more, you can. Or you can just leave them like this. But I think some of them I might. Yes, let's get these in here. Okay. I know I meant to first I meant to cut these before I started recording. Then I was on my phone watching I was watching something. It was kind of like a book. They have different apps, but they always show it on Facebook and then get you into it, and then you're like, then you have to download the app, and then you have to pay like so much a week or per month or per year or whatever, and to watch unlimited stories. But then, or you can watch you know, advertisements, whatever you call them, to get like 20 points, and then it's like 50 points a store episode. And sometimes they have this thing where you can watch one advertisement for each episode. And then once you get to like, it's like 7 of 7 or 10 of 10 or whatever. And then once you're done with that, you got to go back to watching one advertisement thing per 20 points. And then you get points every day if you check in. Stuff like that. Well, anyways, point is, I was watching that and I lost track of time. I looked at my phone time and I realized it was 2:33. I was like, oh, damn. It's time to take the dogs out. My husband said he'll take them out. And and I'm late for cooking. That's why. That's why we're a little behind. Okay? And that's why. And also because I have to cut this, so. Alrighty, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get. And I have to keep pushing on the my screen because it keeps starting to get ready to go black, and when it goes out, then I'll have to load it up again, and just a bunch of shit. Oh, excuse my language. Okay, I'm going to check. Give me 1 second here. Just about done. So if you're on here, please say hi. Please say hi so I can see who's on here and say hi back. Please share this video so other people can see it. All right? And I'm going to see if there's anybody on Facebook or YouTube. Okay? So give me a second here. So if you're on here, please give me a moment. I'm coming to check. Don't go off. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, oops, I forgot to pin the Cash App. If you want to see the star comment, it'll be in the comments. Okay? All right, nobody's on here yet. Nobody. Okay? Washing my hands from that sausage. Okay, guys? Okay. So. All right. Alrighty, guys. See? It went out. All right, here it is. I got back to it pretty quick, so. All right, so let's see. Over a medium high. Oops, wrong way. Okay, over medium high, we're going to brown. This can be done in 30 minutes. Okay? Maybe not on here, but, if you're not talking in. So it says, heat a large skillet over medium-high heat. It doesn't say put any oil or anything. I guess this will make some juice. Oh. Brown the sliced kielbasa with chopped onion. Okay? So, that. And I'm going to add some onion. Okay, if you don't have this and you have minced onion, or freeze-dried onion or whatever, you can use that. Okay. All right, that's about it. Oops. Okay, that's about it. So we're going to let that do its job. Sorry, guys, I'm in a lot of pain, so it hurts to bend, it hurts to do everything. So yeah, it's on medium high. And once this is browned, then we're going to add minced garlic, uncooked pasta, beef broth, and a can of tomato sauce to the skillet. We're going to season it with all the seasonings, the pepper, paprika, oregano, onion powder, and cayenne pepper. And we're going to stir everything together well. Okay? So I'm going to go get my drink I left in my bedroom while this continues to warm up and these kielbasas are browning and the onions are softening up. What time do you have to leave here?
About 15 minutes.
Huh?
15 minutes.
Oh. Oh, you told Thomas 3:20.
Yeah.
You didn't mean
3:15, 3:20.
Oh, you didn't mean you had to be there at that time.
It comes between 3:50 and 4, but remember it was early last time, so I like to get there early. I got some new headphones.
That's cool.
See?
That's my son. You got to know.
Oh, here, Mariah kept trying to get me to go out and get her dab pen earlier, right? So I'm like, Mariah, I'm trying to stop smoking. I'm not trying to go around to them gas stations and stuff, or I'm gonna be tempted to buy one. She was like, you can still go there without smoking. I'm like, bro, you're no hope at all. You're not getting what I'm trying to say.
Right? All right, guys, I got my drink.
Like, if I'm trying to stop smoking, I'm not gonna go over there to the gas station to get you something, you know?
Right.
So I'm like, she's bugging.
Okay, guys. Let me get this up. Can you get me a Ziploc? Oh. Let me. Just 1 second. All right, guys. All right. Here you go, babe. Oh, sorry, guys. He came back in with the dogs and had to rinse their bowls. Okay, guys. So don't mind if that's my mistake. All right. So we're stirring this up. It's nice and hot, the pan now. Okay. 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 So it's getting there. All right. So if I'm only doing half more, like instead of doing a whole second kielbasa and making 2 kielbasas, I'm only doing 1.5. So I'm doing half of a double. So I'm gonna do half more of everything. one onion would be 1.5 onions instead of 2 onions. But I just put whatever onion I want in. Half a teaspoon of pepper. That's half of that would be a fourth of a teaspoon. If you add that on to a half, that's 3/4 teaspoon. That's 3/4 teaspoon. And 1 teaspoon each of paprika, oregano, and onion powder. That would be 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, it would be 1.5. Okay. So I'm going to. Oh, I was about to pull. I'm just going to pull out 1/4 since the half teaspoon of pepper and the fourth teaspoon is 3/4. I'd need a half a teaspoon and a fourth of a teaspoon, but instead I'll just get a fourth and I'll just, do it. Like for half a teaspoon, I'll do 2 of these, and for 3/4, I'll do 3 of these, stuff like that. Okay? All right. Now let's check this out. See, I don't know if it's from the onion or well, it's probably from the kielbasa, because you can see the kielbasa is greasy, so that's why I didn't ask to put any oil or anything in there. Okay, just a little bit longer. I want to get some of these brown, like have some browning on them. Okay, so with the tomato sauce, half of 8 is 4 ounces more. If I did that, so that'd be 12. Let me see. So if I did a big can, which is 15 ounces, that's 1 ounce short of doubling it, but I don't need to double it. I need to do 4. Half of the 8, but let's see. What I will do is I will just pour in half of this, because the other one would give me, the big one would give me 3 ounces extra, and I don't know if that would be too much. So as far as the beef broth, if I did the one and then half of the other one, that would be, it's 3 cups. 3 cups, guys. So half of that is 1.5, so that would be, and a can beef broth is 1 3/4. That's how much it is in a can broth. 1 3/4. So 1/4 away from 2 cups. So I would need 4.5. And if I did the whole can and that would be 4.5. This thing, this size broth, this is 4 cups. So I'd only need half a cup more, but hopefully I don't have to use half a cup more, because I don't want to open the can just for that. Okay?
Damn it,
Huh? Come here.
I was about to order some earrings on Amazon, right?
What?
I was going to order some earrings on Amazon. And I accidentally hit this button that said sign up for Prime. So it fucking took $16 out for Prime, even though I tried to go back. So now I don't have enough for my damn earrings. Mad as shit, man.
Can you
Some fucking
call
bullshit.
them tomorrow morning?
I'm gonna just keep the Prime on there because I'm gonna order them earrings anyway, and I'll get free shipping. And I have it for the next month, so whatever.
All right, guys. Can you do me a favor? I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be done before you have to leave. Can you just keep stirring it? If it starts to brown too much, just turn it off till I come back. But yeah, just stir it. Guys, I will have to go to the bathroom real quick. My son is gonna be stirring that up.
Hey. That's nice.
Oh, can you give me a big Ziploc bag so I can just stick this in there? All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. You know, just tell me when you want. Okay. I'm washing my hands as I use the restroom. Okay. Alrighty, guys, I'm here. Anybody come on?
Here.
Huh? Nobody came on. Okay. It's early in the afternoon. All right, guys. I think it's about done. Yes, it's done. Well, brown. But we're still gonna leave them in here.
Now you're trapped. What you gonna do now?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what you get. You're stuck now, sucker. What? Where you can't get out?
Huh?
She can't get out. She's stuck now.
Close the refrigerator. All right, guys.
Go. Let's go.
I gotta go back. Bring it back up.
We can go now if you want it. What's
All
your
right.
with the cheese? Okay, man. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, see you later.
Love you.
Love you.
Do I got everything?
All right, guys. Hey. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. He's taking my son not to work, but to a restaurant where he catches where the it's called the Via Link. It's not the big bus. It's not the bus that they use for handicap. It's the one that you can. It's like a link. I don't know how to explain it, but my son he takes him so he can get that. Okay, starting to stick. Let's get this done. Okay. Now, like I said, we did it over medium high, brown the sliced kielbasa and the onion. Oh, why was that? So, okay, so now we're going to add the minced garlic. It says a tablespoon, but I'm just going to use a teaspoon, and I'm going to just scoop it big. The girl that I watch, she does metric ton of garlic. Put as much as you want. Don't worry about it's 1 tablespoon. So it would be 1.5 for me, but don't worry about that. Okay. So now we're going to put the uncooked pasta, beef broth, and can of tomato sauce. Okay. It says 3 cups of pasta, but I'm going to do about 5. Okay. So, let's do about 5 cups. One. 2. 3. This is a 2-pound box. Dang it, almost took the whole thing. Just a little bit more. Okay. I have to buy some more rotini next time I shop. Okay? Alrighty. So, then it says the beef broth. Oh, the whole thing I'm putting in, so. Alright guys, hold on. Okay guys. Whew. Okay. Got all that. Alright. So I'm just going to mix this up and see. When I'm all done, I'll see if it's enough. Not, I'll open the can, okay? Now, let's see. we are going to do the tomato sauce. Oops. Okay, and this one will be half of the can. Okay, half of the can. And I'll just leave the rest there in case I need it. Okay. Nobody on YouTube. Okay. So let's stir this up into there. Okay. Now I did the minced garlic, uncooked pasta, beef broth, and can of tomato sauce. Now we are going to season with paprika, okay? Pepper. I'm just going to use this pepper just because to measure. Well, I don't usually measure anyways, but I might. So let's see. Okay. So we got that. Okay. And then paprika, 1 teaspoon, and since I'm doing half of a double, that will be 1.5. Instead of 2 teaspoons, I just do half of the 1, which is half. Okay? So we got to take this off. Trying not for it to flip and then go flying and land in the food. I'm trying not to. All right, so 4, so that's 1 because it's 1/4. And then another half, so that's 2 more. Okay, got that. Oh, I dropped it on the floor. Okay, now oregano. The 1 teaspoon, same thing as the paprika, the 1.5. It's 1 teaspoon, but I'm doing another half since I did another half of the half of a double. 1, 2. All right, that's done. Now another teaspoon and a half onion powder. I'm going to do onion powder and garlic powder. It just says onion powder, but I do garlic powder along with it. So if it only asks for garlic powder, I would do onion powder too. Okay, got that. Okay, garlic powder. Okay, so we've got that. Then stir it all together. let it come to a boil. Stir everything well to get together well. And then we're going to bring to a quick boil and turn the heat down to medium-low. I forgot the cayenne pepper. How much cayenne pepper? 1/4 teaspoon. And that's all I'm going to use. I'm not going to do half of 1/4 would be 1/8, so it'd be half of this little 1/4. But I don't want it too hot. Okay? I don't want it too hot. Okay? I forgot to close this. All right, so let's mix it all up because it's already starting to stick. So we want to hurry up and get all this seasoning and everything mixed together. Because I added extra kielbasa and extra pasta, I just want to make sure I got enough liquid. Okay, I'm trying to get this to a boil. And once it comes to a quick boil, then we turn the heat down to medium-low, and we be sure the skillet is bubbling well before turning the heat down. Cover with a lid and cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. So I'll start with 12, and then we'll check the pasta to see if it's soft enough. Okay? All righty. So now okay, it's bubbling good, so I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to turn it down to 4. Medium-low would probably be 2 or 3 or something, but I put it on 4. That's like a simmer. Okay? All right, so 12 minutes, and then we'll check. Oh, I think I missed something. Hold on, guys. Oh, I had the milk out, thinking I forgot. I do need the milk, but it says add the shredded cheese and the milk afterwards. Okay? So I'm going to put some of this stuff away. Okay? Put these seasonings away. And I'll move a couple of seasonings I got to move to get that parsley because it's up there behind some stuff. And we'll get the parsley out. The parsley, is, if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. That's mostly for garnish on top. So I will be garnishing it with the parsley, and then I'll take a picture of it. I did take a picture of what I made Monday, the chicken and rice bowl, and I posted it. But for you, YouTube, I forgot to post a picture. So tonight or tomorrow, when I post a picture of tonight to this afternoon's meal, I will also post Monday's food with it. Okay? And I'll let you know it's from Monday. All right? But just to let you know, I took a picture of the pan with the chicken and the rice and, the black beans and corn, everything all in there. I took a good picture of that. But I was going to take a picture after I put the rice bowl on top of the Doritos that I got. I was going to take a picture of that after I put all the toppings and everything on there. But I forgot to. So I'm sorry about that. And also, that was a lot of chips. I'm not even talking about the party size. I'm talking about the one below that. That was still a lot. So I figured what I'm going to do next time, I'm not going to even cut the bag like that. I'm just going to put the food and all the toppings in a bowl, just in a regular bowl or some kind of bowl. And then I'll just use chips to scoop it up and eat it. That way I can eat as many chips as I want, and I can still close the bag up and save the chips for some leftovers or for another time when I want to just eat some chips. You know what I mean? Instead of making it into a bowl. Instead of making it into a the chip bowl. Because they usually, when you make those Dorito, not bowls, the chips with the meat and stuff on top. Usually they use small chip bags. You know, the ones that are in that come in boxes at the store by the chips. Yeah. But at first I was like, maybe we can get one bag and just share it with my husband. But he doesn't like guacamole. So I'll just put some in a bowl and then just scoop it up with the chips. I think that's better. Unless you really can eat a lot. But, okay. So let's see. All right. So now, when it's done, once the pasta's cooked, we're going to add shredded cheese and milk. We're going to stir everything together well and topped with dry parsley before serving. Enjoy and let me know if you tried it out. Oh, that's what it says. Okay, so the milk, it says 8 ounces of Colby Jack. It says 8-ounce block of Colby Jack cheese, shredded. Now, you can use an 8-ounce bag, or, if you have a big bag, like a 16-ounce or 32-ounce or whatever, you can just use 8 ounces of that. Or you can just put a couple of handfuls in there. If I get one big handful, that's 1 cup. I can get one huge handful, and that's 1 cup. An 8 ounce shredded or a bag is 2 cups. So 2 huge handfuls. Or just put as much cheese in there as you want. I mean, I don't know if you want to overdo it, but Okay, and it says a 1/3 cup of milk. 1/3 cup of milk. When you hear the video, because there's a video too, but when you click more, it has the ingredients and the instructions. Some of them on Instagram don't have the ingredients listed and the instructions, so you have to listen to the video and write down the ingredients and then listen and do each step. That's what you have to do. But some of them do, and this one did. So when it has that, I don't usually I'll put the video on mute because it doesn't have pause for the videos. So, and I'll just read the thing. Yeah. But anyways, in the video, it does say a splash of milk. But it's 1/3 cup. Okay? I'm just going to put a little bit over 1/3 because 1/3 is not one of those, like, I know, like, what is half of 1/3? Or some, so I'm just put a little bit over 1/3. I'm guessing it's more like to make a to help it kind of make like a cheesy sauce, you know. So just remember, try to keep track of how much cheese you put in there, even if you don't measure it. Like, because if you put like more than the 8 ounces, you might need a little bit more milk. So just remember that too. Okay, just stir it every once in a while. We don't want it to stick because it feels like some of the pasta or kielbasa wants to stick. So just give it a quick stir and scrub the bottom. Just to make sure nothing sticks. It's just very lightly sticking, but it would stick more if you didn't get it up. Okay? Now, if you're doing a one-pan meal like the bowl with rice, then you really wouldn't need to stir because it's rice. All right, 4 minutes left, and then we'll try a piece of pasta to see if the pasta's soft enough, and then we'll go from there. If not, we'll give it a few more minutes. But this, on the box itself, says 9 to 11 minutes. So 12 minutes should be good because it says 12 to 15, but that's a 9 to 11 minute pasta. But I don't know if it's kind of different when you're doing it this way, but we'll see. Now, it did show this pasta, the rotini, but that's okay. If you want to use something else other than rotini, go ahead. You don't have to use rotini. Hey, babe. Yeah, like I told you, my husband went to take our son to the place to catch the Via Link, which is a bus link. It's a smaller looking bus thing. But anyways, and I guess he's on his way back because he it says he's watching. You know, we have a phone stand in the car, so if he wants to watch or at least hear, because he can't look while he's driving, but he can hear. I know it's going to be good. If you can't hear it too much from the phone itself, he knows how to connect. I'm not good at that. I wouldn't know how to connect my phone to the. Well, I know how to. My phone is connected to the car, but I mean, connected so where if you play a video from Facebook or somewhere, it'll come out of the speakers like when you're listening to the radio, or like when you play YouTube videos and it comes out of there. Yeah. He probably puts it like that sometimes. He does when he listens to some videos that are not music. That way, oh, sorry guys, tired. You could hear it better than if you were just listening to it from your phone. You know, you got the speaker right here and you're driving over here. You know. Oh, 55 seconds. When you hear one beep, you know it went under a minute. And you'll hear it beep several times when it's done. Hi, me. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming on. So hopefully this is going to be really good. I just turn it down a little bit towards 3. Okay, so yes, we are cooking 1 pan cheesy kielbasa pasta. Okay? And since it's pasta and sausage, I'll probably eat it with a fork. So I'm going to use my fork. I just want to taste. Okay. See, it's got a tad of spice to it. If it had any more, it would be too much. That's why I do have cayenne, but I don't like to put a lot. And this probably needs a few more minutes. Even though the box says 9 to 11, when I put it in here, it's not quite as soft. So I'll give it a couple more minutes. Ah, I was thirsty. Y'all guys like brisk? The brisk tea? I don't. I'm picky about my tea, but I do like brisk, the lemonade and the fruit punch. Lemonade and fruit punch. Okay? So, give this a couple more minutes and then we'll check out the pasta again. Alrighty? So, give it about 2 more minutes. Or a minute and a half. It says 3:38, give it to 3:40. Because before I was cooking at 3 o'clock. And let's see, we've been on here almost an hour. 3 o'clock I would start the video. But now it's going to be between 2 and 2:30, depending how long it takes to cook what I'm cooking. Because my husband now goes to work, now leaves here at between 5:45 in the evening and 6:15. He can leave at 6:15 and still get there on time, but sometimes he likes to leave a little earlier. But before, he used to leave at 6:45, between 6:45 and 7. So almost an hour earlier. So if he leaves an hour earlier, I'll cook an hour earlier. Yeah, because he leaves that time at night because he works overnight. And he works a 10-hour shift. 10-hour shift, but he may work a 10-hour shift, but he works 4 days a week and has 3 days off. So instead of working 8 hours and only getting 2 days off, he works 4 days, 10 hours, and gets 3 days off. Same thing, it all comes out to be 40 hours. Yeah, so. Alrighty, so let's check this out. I'm just putting this down here so I have somewhere to lay it. Alright, let me make sure it's, yes, because the bottom it likes to stick. So I gotta unstick it. Let's. See, it kind of, with the tomato sauce, it kind of looks just like a kielbasa with pasta and spaghetti sauce or something. But you can smell it. It smells good. It smells really good. Not too bad. So let's turn this off. We are going Take out the cheese and milk. I got that. Okay. So I'm going to put in 1/3 cup of milk. Well, just a little bit more than 1/3 because I added extra kielbasa sausage and pasta. Okay, let's see. All right, we'll see how that is. Second. And then let's add, it says 8 ounces, which is 2 cups. But if you want to put more, you can add a little more milk. You know. Okay. All right. Let's stir this and mix it all up. Then I'll show it to you guys. I'll take a picture, and then we'll try it, and then I'll try this, and then the video will be over. All right. Woo! Mmm. And it smells really good. All this pain. Whew. Not from standing. Well, I do get the pain from standing, but it was already there. All right. All right. All right, let's show it to you. See that? All righty. Let me show it to YouTube. Okay. And then I want to take a picture of it. But first, I almost forgot. I wanted to put it on there first before I showed it to you guys, but trying. Okay. I was trying to reach up in the cabinet. It was hard. But we are going to stop. Okay? We are going to put some, if you want to put fresh parsley, you can do that too. It's all up to you. If you don't want to put no parsley, you don't have to. Okay? So, let me all right, let's do this. Just trying to move some stuff out the way. Okay. Now let me see if I can show it to you with the parsley. See? See the parsley on there? See the parsley on there? Okay? All right. So now I want to taste it. I'm just going to taste it from here. With some pasta. And a piece of kielbasa sausage. So. That is 2 thumbs up. That is really good. You can just taste the minimal spice because of the cayenne, but that's why I didn't put any extra. Like if I were to do the half of a double, that would have been a little bit over what I put in, but see, is probably all I need, you know? So that's it. And it's really good. Wait a minute. It's backwards. And so, hold on. Oh, I forgot to do. It was good enough where I forgot to do my dance. Oh, Monday I didn't do the dance either. I forgot. I just do a little dance when it's good. All right? So I'm going to end this the way I end all lives. I appreciate everybody who came on. I appreciate y'all for coming on. And I appreciate anybody who's going to watch the live later on. But if you're on here, please share. Please share this cooking live. All right, please share. And if you're watching the replay, please share. Please share. And please comment #replay. All right? And comment below also, what are y'all having for dinner tonight? This is Friday night, so what is everyone having for dinner? And I want y'all to have a good rest of your day, evening, and night. And stay positive, do your thing, keep working on yourself, loving the Lord. And I want you guys to know I love you guys. All right. And have a good evening. Talk to you later. Bye, YouTube.